Good evening all. How the devil are you? Thank you very much for coming over and joining us on another Friday Night Live. Hope you all had an amazing week. Bit wet and damp here today, but it's been nice to cool down quite a bit today. So, as the description says, we're going to be playing with these new Carnival colours. I received mine Tuesday, I think it was Tuesday. Just took them out of the box, blowed the dust off of them. So I'm looking forward to seeing how these work. So Brian's just informed me that apparently you can put them over the top of sand and sealer. You don't have to seal afterwards. You can put them over the top. So we may give that a go. So anyway, let's bring the guys in. Here they are. Mum and Dad are in the background.
Hello. Good evening, ladies and gentlefolk.
So thank you, Brian. Thank you, Wayne. I was going to say thank you, Terry, for coming and joining us. As always, Terry and
I don't like that old.
Oh yes, you do.
Or as always, Terry and Brian will be here to answer any questions, if there is any. That is. If you do ask a question, then please put a Q in front so the guys know it's a question. And as always, tonight's all about having a bit of fun. So we're going to be a bit of turning, no doubt. Have a Mick ripped out of me a little bit. But we're going to see how we get on. So, yeah, bit of colouring. And that's what it's all about tonight. That's what it's all about. And I'd just like to say I am actually myself, myself and Brian I'm proud to be part of the Hampshire Sheen Ambassador group. Massive thank you to Martin for asking me to join. And it's all about the Hampshire Sheen products. There's loads of different products out there, but the Hampshire Sheen is one of the ones that I've actually been able to get good finishes with, as you guys know. And I think really the colours speak for themselves. You know what I mean? If anybody wants to use it, there's an affiliated link in the description, the same as Mark's, Wayne's, Mike's, Jamie Page, Brian's, and myself. I think that's everybody. Oh, and Wayne. Did I say Wayne? Anyway. Yeah, so we've all got affiliated links, and what it means is you don't pay any extra. That's just that we get a little bit of commission back, which helps the channels. So if you're in individual lives and you would like to buy a product that they are actually using, whether it be my live that you see a product I'm using, you'd like to purchase it, or someone else's live, a product they're using of a Hampshire Sheen and they'd like to use it, then use their affiliation link and it helps the channel. You get the product for the same price and you're supporting the channel as well. So win-win all round. So that's a perfect opportunity to help the channel that you're watching. Right, so saying that, I'm going to go over to the lathe, get ready to put my blank on. I've got a piece of ash, which is going to be perfect for colouring, and we're going to turn it. What's he sniggering at? What's he sniggering at?
Wayne the Woodturner's comment. He says, Terry's, you cheeky so-and-so.
So I'm going to go to the lathe.
Said that, Terry.
I don't know.
Sorry, Wayne.
I'm going to go to the lathe. I think Terry's going to read out the chat, and welcome all in. So I'll see you guys over there.
Got it.
There's a new name in the chat.
Oh, is there?
Yeah, I'll get to that, Brian. Just hang on a minute. Well, yeah, hello, everybody. See, Weavow was the first in, as he is usually here. Wayne the Woodturner was second. Door 60 next. Brian El Tanero de Madeira is in. Fred Gilliver, Lucy Bundy Rowe, although she's sitting past her in a car. Hodgepodge Woodworks is there. Terry Bartlett, Plymouth Woodturning Club is in. Rob from Klingspor Abrasives, Malcolm Douglas. Alan Lewis, Marcel Dorette, Christina Michael Hasseltine, Des Barnwell, Susie the Swiss Woodturner, Kate Kitchen is in, James Crawford is there, Woody Turner is in, Ian Leach is there, Brent Beecraft, Steve Howe, EJ Brinkley, Tez Johnson, Barry's Wood Creations, Alex of Wooden Things, Rex B,
Hold on a
Paul
second.
Finley, Shush, Paul Finley, Dance with Arvarks Mike, Paul Kavanagh is there.
The reason I'm trying to be quiet, they can hardly hear you, Terry. Nobody can hear you.
Well, I can hear me.
Well, yeah, I can hear you too, but they can't.
That's not doing me.
Well, Steve's fault.
Steve at the output, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, it's on full. YouTube did say in this stream.
Says yes, the worms are quiet, and that's a bonus. Or is that a bonus? He says.
Well, I got my microphone at full.
Oh,
I'll try and put it up further. But
That's on full. That's on full volume. So I have got a thing up saying on my YouTube that YouTube is struggling with streaming.
Well, when I say something, it goes right up to the end of the speaker mark. So
All right.
I'm on full. Can they hear you, Brian? Everybody can hear you without a mic, can they? Yes. Right, so
Barry's Wood Creations just said, Steve, what's that grey shiny thing?
the grey shiny thing.
What grey shiny
No
thing?
idea. What grey shiny thing?
Grey shiny thing.
DJ says he can hear us perfectly, and
Yeah,
Malcolm
see,
says he can hear. So
It's the rest of them. It's just the dummies that don't hear it. See, Archie's in. Archie.
Did you say Tez?
Tez, yes, said Tez. You said it more.
You're going to mention that. You're going to mention the new name then.
Martin Lloyd's in. Martin Lloyd's in.
Is that the new name?
Krafts in.
Who is the Woody Turner?
Yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. Well, I've just read his name out or
Who
her
is
name
it?
out. I don't know who it is. But
I don't-
but
is
the what's the name? Woody Turner did say you got some surprise for us tonight, Steve. So
Oh, have
I
we?
don't know who that is.
Revo, the Woody Turner.
What's the
Alan Lewis can hear me perfectly.
What's the surprise then? Is it that I'm going to tell you that I'm
No
quit?
idea.
I'm
Is it a
quitting.
surprise?
I'm quitting YouTube after tonight. Is that the surprise?
Yay!
That could be it could be a pleasant surprise for some.
Yeah, it could be.
Market turn again. Krafts is in.
Yeah, Mark.
Mark.
Wayne the Wood Turner
Wayne
says,
the Wood Turner says,
question,
is
question.
that a
Is that a new lathe?
lathe?
I see.
Benjamin's in. Hello, Benjamin.
Benjamin says, "Oh my God, Steve's got reverse."
I don't know what you lot are on about. Still
Come
the
on.
old. Yeah.
No idea.
Okay.
You better to focus, Steve, on the workpiece.
All right. I'll
that's
confess.
what
I'll confess.
Barry Chitty's in.
Going to confess.
I'll confess.
Steve has a confession. Sit back into your armchair and relax.
He's bought a new lathe.
I
End
have
of
a new
discussion.
lathe. I
Carry
have
on.
a new lathe.
Yay!
I have a new lathe.
Carry on.
So if anyone wants to buy a record power, contact me.
It's up for sale.
Contact me.
Right. So what we're going to go for? We
Question.
have
Alan Lewis says, question. Hole drilled in the back of the blanks are what size, please?
54 mil.
54.
54 mil force and a bit. So this
For that particular chuck.
Yes, this is the record power SC4 and the SC3 is exactly the same. So this blank is 200 millimeters or 8 inches by 2 3/4 or 70 millimeters.
Nodge Podge reckons you're so good they use an OBS as a trick to overlay a new lathe.
Oh,
Rob from Klingspor says, breaking news. Steve quits wood turning to dedicate his time to his new lifelong ambition to be a professional pole dancer.
No, I gave it up. I
Yeah,
pulled
have
my
you seen
back.
the size of him?
I pulled my back. I gave that up.
Okay. Kate says, congratulations, Stephanie.
Thank you, Kate.
Yeah.
Right,
Indeed. You have to enjoy your new lathe, buddy.
right. So
You drink your beer, Brian.
let's get this round.
Dan's in from Taylor's Murfield.
All right, Dan, how
Good
you doing?
evening, Dan from Taylor's Merfield.
So we want that one over in tail. So we'll have that one up and we'll get this round.
Lucy says she'll be right back. She's just going indoors.
Okay, Lucy.
I thought she's a Birmingham Roy Bally just going indoors.
Hey, Birmingham, wrong. No. Be right back.
Evening,
Dan.
Roy.
Catch up,
Roy's
catch
in.
up.
All right,
Dewey's in.
Delroy.
Dewey Shed's in. Dewey.
Evening, Delroy. Hodgepodge. What's hodgepodge then?
He's using the bed bars from the old one to make his pole.
To make his
Dance
pole,
on.
yeah.
Mhm.
Anne Laurie's in. Hello, Anne.
I am.
Well,
Bob P's in. Bob.
so we've got a
Ben
round.
Allen says, it's not Pete's lathe. No, it's
It's my lathe.
Yeah,
Steve.
I just see that Anne Laurie and Bob. You could go Bob, 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 and Anne.
Oh,
God. Jeez.
oh.
Yes, yes, it was Pete's lathe. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was. Yes.
Yeah. Didn't everybody know that?
It was a secret. Yeah. It was a secret that everybody knew, I think.
Terry Bart has got brilliant observation. Welcome to the 5-Weight Club, Steve. It's a 406, by the way.
It's a 406, Terry.
But good try.
But you're
But
close.
we'll welcome you. We'll welcome you, Terry, to the 508 group.
What's Terry
You
got a
got
new lathe? Has he?
508.
Oh, good man, Terry.
He saw mine, thought, damn it, got to get one of those.
Got to have one of them.
Right, so I'm
Just
going
a
to
bit,
put
like, a bit like my good friend William.
a 10
Robert
in on the
Brockwood's
bonus.
in.
Hi, Robert. How you doing?
Robert.
We have 77 people watching.
My goodness. I'll put a 10 on this, so if it turns out all right, I can use it, and if it's not, then
Take
I
it
can
off.
turn it off.
Yeah. Robert from
Need to turn
Hodgson
it
says you'll need to turn a lot of captive rings to upset Pete.
No.
Captive ring
Yes,
on a pole.
Dan. Dan,
Hey, there's
Dan,
a have a captive
Dan
ring on a pole.
wondered where Pete's lathe went.
That was part of the agreement of buying it, that I weren't allowed to turn captive rings on it.
Brian Altanero de Madeira says, good news. Wakehurst Arboretum have had some success in stopping ash dieback using the tree's DNA. Oh, well done. That could help.
That'll be good. Currently looking out my window, I can see at least
I'm not
10.
I'm not swapping lathes, Rob. Unless you got a better one than I got.
What's Rob got?
Rob says, "Oh my God, what's with the wood turning? Everyone's swapping lathes. Is this the new wife swap trend?" No.
You have to throw your
Swapped my wife
keys
once
on
and
the
I ended
desk.
up with a black dagger drill, so not again.
I think it's too late for the. Greg Gillum says it's too late for my ash trees, Brian. It's a bit late for the ones I can see out my window, I have to say.
Well, can you use them? We've got to burn them.
Yeah, you can use them to turn. It's fine.
Frederick Vagan Norsgaard is in.
Nosgard.
Good evening.
Evening, Frederick. Roy the Boy says, I'm listening in the background as I'm still trying to finish my Woodart. It would have been finished earlier, but I had sad news today. My cousin of mine passed away.
Oh, sorry to hear that, Roy.
Sorry to hear that, mate.
Sorry to hear that, right?
Benjamin says, you're lucky it's Pete's 406, not Wayne's. Wayne's 406 has 1,000,001 hours on it.
Yeah, true. And that most of them's on YouTube.
Paul Kavanagh says he'd happily swap his lathe for a CL4. I have a CL4 already, just hoping I'd get a cleaner one. That's right.
Oh, well, you can guarantee Steve's will be clearer than yours. That's a
Yeah,
cert.
I
Did anybody
actually-
see that Paul's advert about his stainless steel discs with your logo on them, guys? Check out my Facebook page.
Alan Gibson, good evening, Alan.
Hi, Alan Gibbs. How are you? Oops. So I might put a little
It's still
wood.
going strong, and it'll never
It
miss
is
a
still
beat.
going.
Never
It'll
miss
keep
a beat.
going. That's how good they are, Wayne, as you know. If it goes wrong, you just change the bits because you...
What did the man at Axminster say to you today, Steve, about the 406?
They sell 2 406s to every other lathe they sell. Then the most popular lathe they do.
There you go. It's a cracking lathe, and you can actually get the benchtop model for a really good price.
Just comes without your legs.
This comes with a leg, right? Hence it becoming a benchtop model.
But you can buy it without the legs. Some you can't, can you?
You can, yep.
You wouldn't buy a 508 with it legs.
Dan says he went to look at some stunning rebuild graduate lathes today. They have riser blocks on them.
I like graduate. I learned on a graduate when I was at
Yeah.
school.
I turned on a graduate at school too.
It was a long time ago, mind.
Yeah, well, it's only
They were-
yesterday for me, Terry.
They were new then.
No, it wasn't, Brian. It was
The
an
ones-
awful long time for you. Mike, you from Imits is in. Hello, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Mike, how you doing?
Long time, boy.
So let's just double check that.
He keeps an eye on the streams.
So 44, need to take a little bit more for that.
A benchtop
So the
model
benchtop model would be
good to
for-
AGK.
He could, I get his legs underneath it, Robert.
Benjamin says he ordered some abrasives from Mark this afternoon. Still not arrived yet.
Oh,
Oh,
what?
shocking
They
service.
expect
that.
I'm going to complain his customer service is bad.
There you go. Wayne says, I've had them 406 since they first came out. Never changed a belt or a bearing.
Yeah.
And it gets used every day.
Every day.
They're a cracking built lathe, no doubt about that.
So the question is, do I,
Gerard, the French turns in. Bonsoir, Gerard.
oh, Gerard, do I leave a
wonder
little bit of
whether
a rim on
Wonder
there?
are they?
If you want.
The only thing I find hard with this is the handle's the opposite way
Couple
to
of
mine.
nice-
So it's
Couple
Getting
of
it-
nice beads on that.
Think
would
about
be
you,
nice.
Steve.
it's getting a bit used to. I've got a bad
If I was
habit.
you, if I was you, I'd turn it back though the other way, just so you get a spot of where it's going to end.
Yeah, just turn off the face of it now.
Yeah, turn the face off, then
Turn off the first sensor.
use the barn tool. Sorry, just so as you know the depth of the bowl is going to end up.
And then put a couple of beads on that little rim.
Kate says yes.
It'll look
Leave
like
a rim,
peak.
says Kate.
Anne Laura just said has sold her CL4 and Cornet Herald.
Think of an envoy, she
Thinking of
says,
a-
or regent. You know, somebody got one.
And
Of those.
if you have the choice of the envoy, the regent, go for the regent. It's in fact, where are you on? I know where there's a good regent for sale.
Mm.
Mind you, it's an island, of course.
Green Havens
good-
Creations is in.
Hi, Brian.
Why ain't
My
you
good
said
friend
it?
William is selling his regent currently. He's upgrading to a 508.
What's this? And this. Get some
I think I might have
extraction.
started a trend then.
Somebody did. I'm not sure if it was you or not.
Oh, what was the first one?
Wayne likes the Maxi 1. Go for the Maxi 1. Yeah. I think that's a Zabrano Maxi 1, is it?
I don't know.
Dan's selling it. It must be, I think he's a Zabrano agent, isn't he? Go away. Talking to my iPad now. As you do.
You're talking to your iPad.
Talking to my iPad because it's doing something it shouldn't be doing.
Wonder what funny things you keep coming out with. I thought, is he talking to me, Steve, or is he? No, he's talking to his iPad.
iPad. Question. Sorry, I missed. Regent or envoy? Regent.
We're turning the Barry's in the background, just watching. Well done, Barry. Thanks,
Hi, Barry.
mate.
The record Maxi 1. Okay. I haven't seen the record Maxi 1. What does that look like?
How are you, Barry? Anyway.
And yes, it is Ben, M33, Steve's old lathe.
What's the
Did
matter?
Pete keep his chucks?
Yeah, Pete.
Ford Rosen's in.
Yeah.
Trend Creek, Wood Turners. Corn was in. Cornish Maid, Katie's in. Athens Pens. Hello, Derek. Derek's in.
Oh, Derek, how you doing? I actually got to meet Derek for the first time the other day.
Yeah, I got to give him a blast, actually. I call it a bollocking, really. Yeah, Ruth went out to see him the other day and he wasn't there. So
Oh, I got a shrapnel in my drink. Oh, man, what's going on?
his shop was wide open, though. But
Did you get what you wanted?
yeah, plenty of stack. I stocked up. Sat down and had a chat with his mate in the corner, the artist. Nice chap he is.
Yeah, the bottle in one hand and the glass in the other.
Artist.
The,
No, he's a nice guy.
the Maxi 1 heavy duty lathe from record power is actually dearer than the Regent. It's got a smaller motor.
Rob's in, the professor. Michael McEwen's in.
Good evening, everybody. Hope everybody's well.
Maxie wants a copy of the Woodfast Lathe, Wayne says. Just looking at it here.
Derek says, low thief. Now, doors open. He was wide open. Now I walked in, said, and I shouted 3 times. Wayman Rice is in. I shouted 3 times. Derek, where are you? The lady in the cafe said, he's not here today. She was looking after him. So Ruth and I went out and had tea and cakes and things like we do.
Put them on your tab,
Sat
Derek.
With that's it. Sat down with the chap in the corner, does all the art painting. Yeah, the painter, he's brilliant he is. We had a yacht with him for about an hour. Can't remember his name now, but nice guy.
So Dan Taylor's Welfare says another woodworking supply shop local to me is closing down. They have a nice X. It's not an X demo. You made a mistake there. Maxi 1 and 2 graduates for sale. And it's an X display model, not a demo model. So it probably hasn't done very much.
I'd like a union graduate myself. I would
Union
like
graduates are nice, I like them.
Just right for me.
What, in
Right,
height
how
or?
you tell it?
Yeah.
Well, because they're goodies lathe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Designed for children, yeah. Designed for children and hobbits.
And hobbits.
Apparently, I mean, that's just a rumour.
Grey on this
She
one.
says she
Yeah.
can't afford the
He
Maxi.
does fab work. Derek, he does fabulous work. Excellent. If anybody is in the area of the A17, just inside Lincolnshire border, Fullback Craft Centre. Look it up. It's brilliant down there. You'll see Derek there occasionally. And
Just now and again when it feels like coming up,
Graham's there most of the time.
Sounds a
There's
bit
craft shops. There's
sound-
jewelers and there's somebody's soaps and all the rest of the things.
You sounded like you was promoting your own lives then, Terry. Occasionally.
And a brilliant
Ooh.
and a brilliant cafe there.
Yeah, very much so.
Derek says that's a nice 406, Steve.
Oh, thanks, Derek.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we know.
Did you help to swap it over, Eric, or were you just watching? Barry says he's not too good, Steve. He's been taking each day as it comes. We'll just chill. And hopefully, Barry, you'll get there, mate.
Yeah, hopefully, mate. Our thoughts are with you.
Yeah, indeed, they are, buddy. Wayne says the graduate was in a lot of schools. I think there was a graduate in every school in the country, I think.
That's sounding good, Dan. Joe Senior's in.
Hi, Joe. How the devil are
Dan
you?
says, he's a beautiful bow turner, short bed, variable speed, £900. Ooh, I was tempted. I want the whole lathe. Although I got big lathe. Derek was manager overseeing operations. Yeah.
So
I guessed that.
He was
I
the
guessed that, Derek. Guess which lathe went to where.
manager overseeing operations.
Derek did give me a couple of nice pieces of wood that I got to try and manipulate.
Oh, did he now?
He did. One bit I could only
You're gonna need to
I could
roll
only
out
just
a little
about lift it. One bit.
Well, apparently the craft fair bit is cancelled at Yandles
Yandles.
tomorrow,
Yeah,
but
Yeah,
the indoor
they-
bit is still going ahead.
Yeah, weather.
adverse weather conditions.
Yeah. It's supposed to be thunderstorms and gales and stuff tomorrow.
Poor old Barry's got a craft
Benjamin,
fair tomorrow.
yeah, Benjamin says, Steve, top tip, spray the aluminium wheel with lacquer. That's at the back.
Yeah,
Or you'll get black hands.
correct.
Slow it down.
You do.
I like a longer
As a
handle on
top.
it, to be honest. On it.
I'd like a wheel on mine.
I would like a wheel on mine too. When the Woodturner says the first lathe he turned on was a graduate, can't
Yeah.
believe it's not a graduate's not a pole lathe. Believe that.
I'll
Was
bet
the
you
first
lie,
lathe I
mate.
turned on as well because I turned on one
on
in
a
Bellevue
pole
High
lathe, I
School in Edinburgh in 1960.
42.
1964.
So that's standard up to 400.
Graduate lathes are
Graduate
still
lathes are
in
her school. Yeah.
school today. 2 never used. There because of insurance. Well, I'll buy one off the school then.
It's not so much the insurance. You know what it is? It's not so much the insurance because the schools are covered by
Safety,
insurance.
innit?
It's the
Idiot kids.
Health
school management have decided that you shouldn't be turning it because it's too dangerous.
Rubbish.
That's why.
That's why we've got a
All
bunch.
schools are covered by the government. By the
That's
way,
why
the
we've
insurance.
got
You know that?
That's why we've got generations of snowflakes.
Yeah, snowflakes. Barry's Recreation says Steve, the craft fair has been moved indoors. It's still on.
Oh, okay. I will come down. I wasn't going to come down and get wet, but I will come down if it's still on. I've had to order some new flooring. Because as you can see, you might not see it now. When you look through the overhead, because on my other lathe I had that grey board there.
You did.
But with the black flooring, when there's nothing there, the white balance gets messed up. So what I've done is I ordered some grey flooring to go under there. So hopefully that'll cure that problem.
You couldn't have just painted it with grey paint.
Oh, I could have done, but then that's gonna no. I'll just buy grey flooring. That's easier.
Dan says the gadgets were made 5 minutes from our shop, just down the road in Hickmondwick.
Right, so let's get some gloves on. Edmund who?
Aye,
Hedmondwick.
Wick.
Wick. Got any on the
Hickmondwick. That's probably not said correctly. I guarantee it's not. It's obviously a Yorkshire spelling.
Right, so let's break some colours out then. Ooh, look at this! I'm excited to use these. So
people use their graduate lathe first. Robert Brockwood Bort.
1967, I was an apprentice and an engineer using a metal lathe.
So a question for Wayne. Do you use them exactly the same as you do the intrinsics, or do you use them differently? Seems that Wayne did a piece on Wednesday night.
Oh, Brian got it right. Oh, well done.
Brian very rarely gets anything right, so
he does. He struggles with his own name.
Quiet.
Right, so let's just refocus this camera in.
Just wait till I show off my jumper again. Hold on. Hampshire Sheen.
Can't see it. Hang on.
Finishing Academy.
Hang on.
1962.
There you go. Look.
I have to show off my shirt again. Nice shirt.
It's got his Hampshire Sheen shirt on.
He's a graduate.
He's so excited.
Go and do the course of the
He's so excited to get that on. He had to rush around before we went live just to get his t-shirt on.
I know. I forgot about it. That's how excited I was. I forgot about it. The kitchen says, "Oh, bless. Just call it Hickey. It's easier." Okay.
Mike McEwen says, "Congratulations, Steve, on the new lathe." He said, "No more ribbon about not having reverse."
That didn't bother me anyway.
Dire emergency is in.
Dire
emergency is in.
No doubt these, I think, is something else to. Right, so what colours are we going to go for then? Do we want vibrant?
Yes.
So we'll put the black away then. We're on vibrant.
Yes. No, well, see, Martin did the same thing with the black, didn't he? He kind of put the black on, then sanded it back off again.
Yeah, well, this has got some nice grain in, so I want to try and highlight the grain with a certain colour.
Right, just highlight the grain then. Okay.
That's what I want to try and do. Got quite
Steve didn't even turn didn't even sand in reverse. He says, "Tick tick," says Robert.
No, I don't sand in reverse ever.
Reverse is overrated. I've disconnected the reverse button because I didn't want an extra feature that I didn't have on the other one. I unplugged it. Right, so let's go for a bit of.
Rob from Klingspoor says, "Oh, go on ahead, Steve. Sorry."
No, you're all right. Come on.
Rob from Klingspoor says, "I took a massive box of Abrasive to the grandkids' school. The teacher says, 'What will I do with that?' I just sighed and went home." That's exactly right, because
they don't know.
Any woodwork at all, there's a technician who does the woodwork for the kids. Kids are basically just assemblers. They're allowed to use glue, I think, but only wood glue.
Well, Dire Emergency says yes to the vibrant colours. It would be good to see the difference from the intrinsics.
Yeah, so Wayne the Woodturner says, yes, Steve, use the same, but the intrinsics soak into the wood. The Carnivals don't soak in nearly as much.
Oh, okay.
Pete's, Joe.
They do a tiny little bit, but not much. because it's a pigment not, as opposed to a dye,
Right, okay.
a stain.
So
More
it's
like paint effect.
little bit of orange.
You want to change the camera so we can see the actual face of the
Yeah,
boat?
that might be a better idea.
Oh, I can do if you really want me to.
Yes,
that one
please.
there.
Hurry up. You should have done
Chisky's
it.
Red Creations in. Hi, Chisky.
Like just game.
Need to alt all these cameras now.
Well, oh, that's too low. I can't see the top of it.
That don't matter.
You zoom that out a wee bit, Steve.
You can tell us. No, you can tell us what colours he's putting on. We need to see it closer.
Well, zoom it out.
Just a
No,
little
leave
bit.
it like it is.
No.
leave it
What do you
like
want
it
me
is.
to zoom it out for? The whole bowl's in the picture.
Yeah, exactly. Just Brian.
Oh, my screen's not.
Well, there's something wrong with your screen, Brian.
Must be Skype.
Just shout again.
Now, wait a minute, let's see it on YouTube.
The
No,
laptop
you see,
thing.
hold on a minute.
Can everybody on YouTube see a
top of the
perfect
bowl.
picture?
No, the top of the bowl's not in the. That's better. That's now.
Well, you're Brian. You hadn't changed it.
YouTube is about 3 hours
Oh
behind.
no, yeah, I forgot your internet's slow in it. Can you not see it in the Skype we're looking at?
The difference between the two is that dyes soak in and stains sit on the top.
Stains sit on the top. Do they? I thought stains soaked in as well.
Yeah, they do. They do a bit. Yeah.
With dudes in. Very good
See,
Friday evening.
So's
to
the
you all.
Yorkshire get.
The Yorkshire
Lynn?
gets in. Yeah.
Good.
TLF Works is in.
Good evening. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for coming over and joining us.
There's TLF. It's a name I haven't got in my red book.
Oh
Yeah.
well.
This is
Oh,
your
I have
last.
to
Dun, dun, dun.
Not even subscribed. My goodness. TLF Woodworks has got TLF Works. Sorry, has got 1,119 subscribers.
There you go. Just to let you know, Steve, because you're your new lathe, 92 people have come over to see it.
Oh, thank you, everybody.
Gav today's is in as well. Gav today woodwork. Like Gav.
Oh, that's a pretty colour. Oh, that's pretty.
Did you say Gaps today was in?
Yep, just come in.
Mediterranean blue. That's a pretty colour.
That'll be a nice colour. Be like your gloves.
Just said he's ordered some chameleon powders. Going to give them a try. Yep, good man. It's from Emma. I take it. Emma,
I've got those as well. Chameleon powders are quite nice.
I have Hand Flakes. Product from our tiny turner. Emma Cook. I couldn't remember her second name there for the life of me.
That's the age, Brian. That's the age.
You only saw the other day, didn't you?
Emma Cook, the tiny turner. No, it's a month ago now, Terry.
Only 28, like what you're doing at the moment, though, Steve.
Oh,
Yorkshire Git says, is that Pete's old Axminster?
It is.
It is.
Lynn.
It is, Glenn. With a little bit of a makeover, you know, Steve usual. Stripped it, cleaned it, polished it,
Painted it.
painted it.
Give it
I
a
ain't-
service, now it's back to brand new.
I ain't named it yet though. I was thinking the name
Have you not?
Nigel. I was thinking Nigel.
Nigel the Lathe.
Yeah. Well, people that
Nigel
go for
the
Larry
406,
and
it has no ring.
no, exactly.
That has absolutely no ring to it.
No, that's
Right,
all
we
right.
need a name for Pete's Lathe, Steve's Lathe. And we can't be calling it.
Derek says,
lavender.
use a small amount of black. That will highlight the colours, other colours.
We're definitely not calling it Lathe Face.
Lathe McLeod face. 97 watching now. 3 more needed.
Oh,
Give
wanna
your
break
grandmas a
100.
ring, everybody.
Oh, to break the 100. Bring your grannies
Ring it
and your
grannies,
grandchildren. Get them in here. Come on, hurry up.
granddaughters.
I don't want to put too many colours on it.
Yeah, when
It fills
Dan
your
says-
hands, yeah.
when Emma holds one of those tiny pots of powder in her hand, it fills her hand.
Yeah.
Dan's probably got hands you could hold 10 in. That's a
Rob from
big one.
Clingthorpe says, so now that's Pete's old lathe. The question is to be asked, has Steve now taken up knitting?
Yes.
No. Chris from Bailey
Chris from-
Woodworks is in as well. Hello,
Yes,
Chris.
indeed.
Currently running at 125 people, it says here.
No.
TLF Works
Yeah.
says looks
just
like
said
these
100.
are not blending as much as intrinsic colours. Is that a true statement? No, I think the blend just as
Brian,
well.
can you double check, please? On mine, it says 125
127
people
watching.
127,
127 people watching.
I don't believe that.
127.
That's got to be a.
Well, that's what it says.
That's what it says on mine.
Well, it's just went down to 112 again.
125 here. 112 now.
Yep.
Andy the Valley Woodturners in. Hello, Andy.
Hi, Andy.
Evening, Andy.
I like that green. I like
Nice
the
one.
orange and the red and the green.
Soup.
I'll just,
Good.
That's super green.
170. The colours are fabulous. They really are. Krisky's called his lathe Beauregard. Oh,
Beauregard.
I think we should have a
112, yes,
competition.
correct, Fred. 112. Anybody
should
likes
name
it,
it-
just nip over and press a button up.
I think we should be having a competition to name Steve's lathe.
Pete.
Pete. What name it?
Pete.
Pete.
Pete's,
He was the
Pete's,
original owner.
Pete's Castoff.
Pete.
Well, we call it,
Pete's
well, we
Castoff.
call it Castaway.
Joe Garofalo was in.
Hi, Joe.
Hi, Joe.
Currently 96 watching now. So I don't want to.
Oh, it doesn't know what it's doing.
Douglas. Margaret Douglas is 117. So just dropped the 96,
It
correct.
did say 127 though.
91 now. Oh, they're leaving
Taken.
as quick as they got here.
They're seen. They're gone.
They
They've
just
had
saw.
enough.
They just seen. Oh, Steve's. Can't see Steve's days properly, and he's using colours. Off they go.
No, they came in and I thought this is not Steve's live at all because it's not. They haven't seen the little lathe.
Who brought the funnel cake? Says Joe. Martin
Your
Lloyd's
shirt
in.
just
Oh,
said
Martin.
Reversio.
Boyd, sorry. Martin Boyd is in.
Stephen Martin. And
Regulars playing bingo tonight.
Derek says we should name it Son of Zabrano.
Zabrano. Wow. No, there's only 78 people watching. They're leaving in droves.
Oh, so they are. Oh, I don't know what's going on there. I'm taking 127.
Yeah, that's what it went up to.
Right.
I reckon it's YouTube's got a problem.
Yeah, I did say that it was buffering a little while ago on the screen.
They are bright colours right enough. That's fabulous. Oh, I love them.
Yeah, a lot
Can't wait.
brighter the intrinsics, aren't they?
And then
I
you.
was
I
going
bet
to
it's
do-
nice once it's varnished. You know, once it's sprayed over.
I got mine yesterday and I was going to do some practice with them today, but I just didn't quite get round to it because I was cutting sandpaper discs and tidying up. my
Just
workshop.
tell the truth. You fell asleep.
No, I didn't.
Oh,
Not this. Not
sat
this
in the
time.
chair. Sat in the chair. Looked over at it. And boom, gone. Thought, watch that. Watch 5 minutes of the tennis. Bang, gone.
No, I don't watch tennis. It's a boring sport. Paul Finley, Woodturning Home says 77. No, that's 74 watching now, Paul. What's going on? It's going up and down like a fiddler's elbow. Kate Kitchen says, what is this product you're using?
Oh,
Opportunity.
Kate, this is the Hampshire Sheen
Champions.
What the-
Carnival colours.
Carnival
New-
colours new. Just out this week.
Just out.
Just out
Kate.
this week.
Yep, released to the market about 2 weeks ago.
Brian will
First
put in the link
delivered
for
this
them,
week.
Brian, won't you?
If you would like
What?
some, Kate, and you'd like to buy some, then
Oh,
please
yeah.
use my
Don't do that,
affiliated.
Brian.
Please use my affiliated link in the below, and then you'll be supporting the channel as well. So thank you very much.
It won't cost you any extra.
Very nearly put my link in then. Better
Go
not
in
do
the
that.
descriptions from
Do it now,
Steve's
do it now.
description. Click the button and go straight to it.
Well, it goes straight to the page. It doesn't go to the.
Well,
colours.
yeah, obviously. And look for the carnival colours. What is it? Stain, she says? Question mark.
It's a dye.
It's a dye.
I don't
What's
know.
a
If,
dye for?
It's a pigment.
I don't know whether I like these lids.
Aye,
Because-
flippy lid.
Right.
Yeah, they
That's just
a
you,
little
I
bit.
think.
A little
Easier
bit.
to get out, he says.
No, they dribble out when you try and get it out. They sort of a little bit extra comes out more than what you want.
That happens with age.
Oh, does it? That's not much good then.
So I'm just going to blend them together a little bit.
Watch what it says. That's the good thing about orange. If you need a quick tan, just rub a bit on and voila.
Voila.
Kate's just trying to decide What makes the difference? What makes it different to a paint?
Well,
Paint goes on, stains go in
yeah.
and on.
Paint sits on the top. This soaks into the grain.
Yes, apparently. It is food safe, isn't it? Once it's dry.
I would imagine so.
I think it is. Bye, Derek. Derek's got to go.
See you, Derek. Thanks for coming over,
See you,
mate.
mate. Take care. See you sometime. If you're there when I come next time.
Where's Steve's link?
It says it's stain. Says Wood. It says Wayne. It says stain. It says that on the bottle, Steve.
All right, okay. Carnival Colours collection of the set of bright and cheerful water-based wood stains with excellent coverage and translucency, or whatever they call it.
Translucency. Does it say it's food safe? Kate wants to know.
Oh, is it food safe? Well, hang on. Let me have a swig and I'll tell you in the morning. Let me have a look.
I'll give you my answer in the morning.
Brian's put the link in for it, but that's circumventing Steve's.
Well, that's Steve's link I used. Why is
says
that? Why is that
HamshireSheen.com.
not doing that?
Yes, they are water-based, Rob.
Well, that's a bit weird. Because I copied Steve's link.
When it's come
Try
up
that
there.
again.
It doesn't say
Delete
on the
that one then.
it doesn't say on the bottle whether they're food safe or not, but I would imagine they are because we had
Don't
this.
imagine. Don't
we-
imagine.
We had this conversation a few weeks ago that apparently there's no such thing as food safe now because everything's food safe. But if you go on to Hampshire Sheen's the Carnival colours, then I'm sure there'll be a data sheet on there that you can read. Right,
Yeah.
so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the
Yeah,
yellow.
they are water-based.
Yeah,
Just
they
getting
are.
Steve's link here now.
So
Yes,
what I'm going to
Paul. Steve is an ambassador.
Don't worry, Paul. Just so you notice. Just in case you don't know.
So is what's he called over there?
Wayne, Brian.
Birthday to you. Brian. Brian is as well.
So I'm going to go over the whole lot with a
That's
bit of
not-
yellow to blend it in.
Right,
That's
can I
cool.
get this?
Take the other one off, Brian.
That's not it. That's not the right link. That isn't the link. I don't know what's
The one,
going on.
next one down. The new one you just put on.
The link's
No,
in there,
it's
Brian.
not
The link that's in there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's in the description, guys. You just scroll down the description and just click the link. It takes you straight to it. Wayne says in the UK it has to be certified as being food safe, and if it doesn't say on the bottle, don't assume that it is.
No. Paul Cavan has just said, is Steve an ambassador? Question mark. He seems to know as much about them as a Curry's TV assistant knows about TVs.
Ooh.
Thanks,
Well done,
Paul.
Pauline. Where's the button for 30-minute delay? From
Don't get the button for a 30 second. Get the button for
Yeah,
a jet.
yes, I am, Paul. Yeah. Just going to go to the ambassadors page, so it's beautiful.
Yes, Paul, he's an ambassador as well. Fireman says, ouch, shots fired.
So
Oh, I'll
there
tell
are
you
a
who
few of
else.
us. There's about, I think there's 5 or 6 ambassadors.
I'll
and
tell you
if
who else
look
is,
here-
who I forgot to mention. William.
Yeah. Oh, William, yeah,
William
William
is right,
Canning,
yeah.
that's correct.
Yeah.
William's an ambassador. He's the.
Right, so there's the correct link now, Brian, is it?
No, that's just the link to the ambassador page. If any of you want to purchase Hampshire Sheen products, and you have a favourite turner, they're all mentioned on that page. That link takes you to the ambassadors page. We all have our individual links, and they're all on our social media pages. So read it. Just ask, we'll give you it. It's there on my Facebook page and both my personal account and my Woodturning account. If you want it. So if you're buying stuff from Martin, use one of the ambassador links, guys, because we will get something for it.
And Wayne's going to use Carnival
And it
colours
doesn't cost you
tomorrow,
any more.
and he's just put in his link
Yep, good man.
for tomorrow night.
You're using the Carnival colours again.
Please
Good
go to Wayne's channel tomorrow night on that link in YouTube, and you'll be able to see Wayne using said colours.
All right, so
He
cover the
gives
lathe up.
us so many favourites. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Rob from Klingspor said, food safe is a very complex set of rules, e.g. accidental contact, wet contact, heat contact, effect over time. If you need, I can help with it. See. And Robert Burtwood says, there is no certificate for food safe. Told this by the chestnut demo chap. So that chestnut demo
Terry
chap
Smart.
is very smart.
Yeah.
He's the only person that does demo
All right,
chestnut
so
products. Officially, everybody else does it.
going to be using the Hampshire Sheen sand and sealer over this. Things that's what they recommend.
Okay.
So
Should cover that new painted leather.
Get that nice new lathe covered up there. Yeah.
nah, she's covered, mate.
What's a she now?
Oh, she's
Right.
covered. All right, so it
Now
has
we
to be a
got
female name then.
Pete now. It's got to be a female name. Oh, don't forget, it could be identifying a female tonight. It could be identifying.
Oh, don't you start that. Just don't start. There is only two genders, male, female. Don't start.
Or what you identify
There's
with.
two genders,
No.
but I might feel like being a female tonight.
Yeah.
Let's not go there.
Let's not.
I'm gonna identify as a I don't know, what should I say? A vibrant
Nothing.
butterfly.
You're going to identify as a bloke. That's what you're going to identify as.
A bloke.
Paul Cabin says, seriously though, congratulations. It's good to see that manufacturers support you all. You do a lot to promote their products.
agree.
I mean, you're not paid to stand there while we abuse the earworms. You're right. You're not.
I agree with that. Yeah, absolutely.
So just
And
let
it's
it splash off.
usually the earworms giving the abuse, I have to say.
That's a good
Yeah.
one, Rob. Rob, the professor, said we could call her Lulu. Twist
Aye.
and shout.
Yeah. I must think of that. Tallulah from
So not
Bugsy
my,
Malone.
so not
Huh?
my best
That's
bit.
another good one.
Not my best bit of blending.
No.
No.
But it's all about the
That green
colours.
is really strong, but
What they
isn't
look like. I like the green. Well, I like them all.
it? Is there two greens or is it just?
No, I put a little bit of yellow over that blue to make it a different colour.
All right, okay.
Yellow and blue.
Question. What have you put over the top of it? Says Kate.
Matte sanding sealer.
Yes, it's Hampshire Sheen sand and sealer.
Hampshire Sheen.
Rob the Professor says, was it Ferrero Rocher advert that said, "Oh, you're spoiling us, Ambassador." It was indeed.
Or to call the name Carrot Chopper. Lucinda, says Andy. Unless Andy was just talking about his wife. Lucinda.
So just doing
The
this.
last name should be called Carrot Chopper.
Yeah, I just said that. I've seen
That's
better
funny.
blending on one of those paint by numbers things, says Paul.
Paul Cavan.
I totally agree. It's not the
Pauline,
best.
you're worrying to us.
It's not the best blend done.
I did try to do. I wonder
Alex
could
says,
you-
how about Loretta Lathe?
So give that another coat of Loretta.
Loretta Lathe.
Loretta, are you better? Are you well?
Can't sing either, Brian.
Can't sing. Oh, not a note. Don't care. Too old to care.
Looks better when it's spinning.
And when it's wet.
Shiny, Mickey shiny.
That'll be
The
shiny.
lacquer it later.
No, I'm just gonna put some.
No, not
wax
now.
on.
I mean, but when you finished.
No. I might. I don't like the blending, to be honest. I might just
Turn
leave
it
it.
off, sorry,
Yeah, just get it finished and then keep it as a blank. I've got another blank there we can do something else with.
Kate's obviously missed something. She's just said, call him Turner the Lathe. It's a she.
Yeah.
Apparently, Steve just called it she. said
But, you know.
she's well covered up. So,
97 watching at the moment.
So we're going to see if we got any dull spots on this. And as always, we want it so there's a continuous sheen over it. So we get a good, so we know we're going to get a good finish on it. If we got dull spots, then we're going to end up with dull spots through our wax as well. So,
Simon's in, filed coast Woodturning.
Simon,
hi Simon, how are you?
update seeing it.
Simon.
Think of that.
How
Where's
about
everybody?
calling her Tina Turner?
Tina.
A good one, Rob.
Oh, that's a good one. Tina the Turner. Yeah, that's good.
Kate says no. All inanimate objects are male.
No, inanimate, at least not inanimate. It does things. It moves.
It spins.
Why are
And
all
it-
cars called females?
And it brings me pleasure. There ain't no males in this world that
Yeah.
bring me pleasure.
As it should be.
Ain't that many females either.
Let's not go back to that again.
Right, let's check that. Give it a little bit of a burnish. So you could get rid of that first, though. You could use some shavings just to burnish this if you wanted to. You haven't got to use a Scotch Brite. Oh, I don't think that sand and sealer was dry.
Paul Calvin says lathes are female. They make a mess.
They make a mess. That's, yeah, that can be right.
Leaving now, it says.
Bye, Paul.
It's like the blue touch paper stand back boy. It's typical.
Yep.
So you just have to give that another little
blue-
dust because
Like blue touch paper and retire to a safe distance.
You can name the lathe practice piece.
practice piece. That won't dry, so. We'll let that dry naturally.
Oh. You are feeling sleepy, Brian. Staring at the screen.
Look into my eyes. Got some shavings down the back, I think. It's like watching paint dry, isn't it?
Excuse me.
So there's 8 colours
I
in
think
this.
it's like-
8 colours in this Carnival set. Well, that's dry. Well, let's talk about what we're here about. So the colours we have are, go from the darkest, Raven Black, Egyptian Blue, Mediterranean Blue, Super Green, Lavender Violet, Hero Red, my hero, Orange. Liz named that one. And
Orange, is that what it's called?
Orange.
Yeah.
Seriously, that was on the label.
yeah, orange. And then
God.
sunshine yellow. Now that is a very
Oh,
bright yellow.
lovely.
Lovely. Like a bright yellows.
There'll be a whole lot of different methods of application of these. So
Yeah, I wondered how they
no
go
doubt
on
see-
airbrush.
They do go on airbrush. Yeah, you can airbrush.
Yeah. I wondered how they'd go on.
Well, no, you might find out on Monday night.
Well, why don't you just turn that bit off and put an airbrush on?
You might find out on Monday night, I said.
Yeah.
Oh no. Do it now, Steve.
No, I'm not going to do
Spoilers
that. No,
alert.
I'm not going to do that. No, I won't do that. So
I'll
someone
do it
mentioned.
Sunday then.
So what? Someone mentioned camellia. Someone mentioned camellia flakes. Who was that? So-
Come on, Amelia.
Camellia powders.
I was lucky enough to watch Emma on Wednesday night, and she turned a piece. You'd perhaps seen my post on Facebook, so I thought I'd have a go at it. So this is what I've been doing. This isn't glued together yet, so I'll be careful. Camellia flakes on the top, flakes on the outer edge, powders in the middle, and then all hollowed out. And then all I did is look at that little finial. Well,
You made a
Yeah.
finial.
That-
Hold on a minute.
No, he probably had somebody do that for him.
Yeah,
No,
somebody
I-
did that for you. I'm
So
not
anyway,
believing
I did the flakes on the top of that.
I knew Nicky was learning. But
Yeah, Nick did it. I did the flakes on the top of that, and then I done the powders and the flakes on the bottom of the
Powders
stand just to match the top. Really, all I've got to do is
brilliant.
colour this bit around here, and then I've got some some corded leather to go in there and in there. So yeah, I'm still not happy with the lid because the bottom came out a bit rough. So I might just refinish that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was inspired by Emma.
nice piece.
It's a bit
I think
thinner.
actually, it didn't come out rough, Steve. I think it just soaked in.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
great,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. It did.
On the
It
lid.
It sinked in. Even though I sand and sealed
Yeah,
it, it just
soaked
soaked
in,
in. So it's a bit thinner than I wanted. It's only about a mil thick there. But I wanted it a little bit thicker than that, but I got a bit carried away with the gouge. But it's an equal thickness right down to that point there, so it's equal all the way through. But I wanted to get that sort of swooping look on it. So yeah.
Steve got gouge happy. I can't believe that.
No,
At least you didn't go through the bottom of it.
I didn't go
Did
through
you
the bottom.
do the finial with a screw chisel?
Don't be stupid, Terry. No, I used a spindle gouge.
Yeah, Brian, are you sure you're on Monday night? Is it 360 on Monday?
I nearly choked on my drink there, Terry. Stop that.
Is
Steve,
it
nice
360
excuses.
on Monday night?
That was it.
I don't know.
No, I don't think so, is it?
They never last week. So could we... When is it? It's on the
My
last
discussion
Monday.
meeting about it.
When's that on then?
I don't know. Wait, let's check. God, I have to look up everything.
Yeah.
I don't know. You're a lazy so-and-so.
Market Turn Krafts said that piece was stunning, Steve.
Thank you very much, sir.
I agree.
Lovely. Where would I find that now?
TFO says that's a great piece too.
I don't think it is. What date is it?
14th, 15th, 16th, 17th.
No, it's the third Monday of the month, Terry.
Don't forget it's a long month this month, so
It is, aye. It's the meeting, not till the sometime.
360 is a week after, says
It is.
Simon.
right.
Just
so
checking, Simon. Sorry.
Just gonna denib that with a bit of white Scotch Brite. Gently.
You know what Brian's like, didn't you?
What day are we on now?
Brian
Yes.
knows his 360's coming up and says, I'll see you on Monday night, knowing he ain't going to be there.
It's Monday 24th.
I don't think I'll be there for that. I'm
Well,
away.
there you go, be.
Holiday.
Again.
Yeah, 24th, is it? Oh, no. Am I there? Oh, yeah.
Holiday, that. Well, yeah.
I'll be there. No, I'm away on the 20th. Till the
20th.
24th.
Yeah, because the Makers quiz is that Friday. Oh, God, that's only 2 weeks away.
That's 28th, Makers. Oh, Makers.
No,
I won't be doing it live on Sunday the
23rd.
23rd, by the way. People, those
What?
that you do follow me, I won't be doing it live on Sunday the 23rd.
Again.
I'm away on holiday. Back on the 24th.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of
Your turn,
embellishment wax in that. Question is,
It's Pete's turn to cover then.
so I'm gonna put
There
some
is, Lucy.
embellishing wax in there. My camera's gone. Why's my camera gone all peaked on?
Fuzzy, yeah.
Twisted
That's-
Pete's in.
That's YouTube.
Hello, Pete.
Your
Hi,
YouTube's
Pete.
not receiving enough video to maintain a smooth stream.
Here, Pete. Steve's got a new lathe. You guessed it. It's yours.
It's working there. Is that
Doesn't
picture
look
still
like
for us?
yours, Pete. It's clean.
It doesn't look like yours, Pete. It looks brand new. By the way, while you're on, Pete, save Ruth ringing you. You all right for the 23rd? Sunday? Right time you get your clothes on, because I'm away.
Thanks, Pete. Thanks for reassuring me there. He just said, you'll be glad to know now I've got my clothes on.
Right, I don't know what's going on there, but YouTube saying it's buffering, so whether it is or not, I don't know.
It is.
It is.
So whether I've got an internet problem. But it's showing that I'm
Probably.
still.
It might be all this weather. You know, it's bad weather.
Yeah, I'm showing I'm still. Oh no, it's gone down to.
Kate says it looks fine.
It's dropped down to. It's fluctuating between 5 megasecond and 15 megasecond. So I think I might have an internet problem.
You got underground?
No, over the road.
Or red or underground?
Yeah, we've got a thunderstorm at the minute, so.
Okay, Pete.
Rob says, Pete, Twisted Trees, can you help Steve? He's struggling with the new knitting machine. He's trying to make a bubble hat.
Right, so I'm going to use some embellishing wax on this. I've got electric purple or electric green. What do you reckon?
Green. No, purple. You've got green on the piece already.
Yeah, put purple on. Purple look nice with the orange and green.
I said that with some authority there, didn't I? Like I knew what I was talking about.
So you want me to put green on, yeah?
No.
No purple.
Oh God, I'll have to have
Susie
another.
rings. There's no buffering where she is.
Oh, that's all right.
Kate says it's right as well. I think Kate said it was right. Yeah. It's buffering. It's buffering on what I'm looking at. You just stopped and started again.
I'm on Skype, it is.
Yeah.
Hasn't come to YouTube yet, though. I'm watching the YouTube feed. Should stop about now. Nope, didn't stop.
Twisted Pete says, are you enjoying the lathe, Steve?
Yes, good. Thank you very much, Pete.
Loves it.
I think so. 300 quid.
Yeah, no, he got a real good deal, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good thing is he's going to let me pay him in installments over the next 10 years, which is even better.
Oh,
that's sorry then.
Pound a week.
Pound a week. Yes, good news.
You know when they say on the never, never?
Yeah.
It's never. Irishwood Creations is all good on YouTube, Steve.
It is, didn't freeze at all. It's just Skype that throws.
Oh, that's strange.
And it's a Skype picture that's bad.
I don't know what's
Out
going
of
on.
focus on the Skype picture, but it's perfect.
Yeah, it's well out of
on
focus on
YouTube.
that.
I don't know what's going on there. All right. Let's buff this up.
Hodgepodge says, Steve was complaining about the smell earlier.
The smell?
Really? Yeah,
Steve was complaining about the smell earlier. Come out of the lathe. Pete's leaving. Anyway, Steve's leaving. It's new.
So going to buff this off.
The only thing that lathe smells of is fresh paint.
Paul Kavanagh says, when you're upgrading your lathe, Brian, William won't do a deal for his.
Ah, but you only offered them a fiver, Paul. I mean, seriously. I'm not upgrade my lathe ever again. I mean, I've got a 508. I'm sticking with it.
Yeah, so have I.
Don't need to upgrade. Rob from Constable says, Steve, if the lathe suddenly stops working, just open a doom bar. It'll start again, no problem. It's funny, that's went round and brown on my screen now.
Yeah, mine. It won't be when it stops.
When it stops, it won't. Of course it won't. I like Martin's application of the kind of just splotching it on here and there. The scrunched up towel.
Mm.
Probably a tissue on there.
Issue.
Pete says $12.99, obviously, plus a tiny little bit for the reverse switch.
The switch, yeah. There's 16,000 for the reverse switch.
Paul Kavanagh says I offered him a CL4 as well as at least £1,000 worth of paints, lacquers, and glues
on
as well as mine. Did actually. He offered him a few bottles of intrinsic colours, is what he did offer him.
I must say, my CL4,
You're telling me that Paul Kavanagh's tight?
Yeah.
I can't fault my CL4. It's never, well, I had one issue with it, but Record Power sorted that out, so.
Yeah, done.
Record Power are very good with their warranty, I have to say.
Right. So
Fred Gulliver says, I like my Maxi 1. The only thing I miss is a digital readout. You can always fit one retrospectively.
Yeah.
Just need something to read the spindle as it turns.
What you got to do is put a mark on the spindle.
Right.
And it will read it.
A white line or a black
Or
line.
anything.
Something.
Yeah. Anything.
Just whatever your little sensor will read. Paul Calvin says, tight? No. Broke? Yes.
right, I'm not gonna turn the inside out because I'm not happy with that. But I just wanted to play with the colours. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is,
Why can you?
hey,
should put new colours on later.
I'm gonna
do it now. Do it now.
Do it
No,
now.
I can't do it now. Too late.
Yeah, it's only 5 to 9.
Oh man.
Paul says, I've just spent some stupid money on lasers and sublimation machines recently. Yeah, we know, Paul, we know. And little stainless steel discs to engrave people's logos on, so as you can stick them in the bottom of their work. I've got mine, they're lovely. Check my Facebook page.
Right, let's turn this off then. I'm not keen on that blending. So let's turn this off.
Oh, Robbie, you have a terrible sense of humour, buddy.
Yeah, he's ragged him for the last couple of years. About no reverse switch.
Yeah.
And now he wants to rag him about getting a stain on his lathe.
Stain?
Yeah. Robert said, shh. So the worms need to say something about some of the stains getting on his lathe. Then, when he asks where you need to say right there, and we see how long we can get him pulling his leg.
See how long we can pull his leg for.
Not very nice, Robert.
We're not like that.
We're not like that. We don't pull people's legs.
I get a feeling that Robert is a bit of a troublemaker.
Yeah. Mark at Turn Again Krafts wonders why do you think they didn't blend well, Steve?
Because a lot you can see the lines. Why didn't I think because when they come out of the bottle, there's quite a lot come out of the bottle because of the hole in them, and I think I might have got the tissues a bit too wet. They just
how deep did that penetrate? It wasn't that big a cut, was it?
No, it's still there. Some of the colour's still there.
It does get into the wood a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, it just didn't blend very nice. And I think that was me, not the actual colours.
Try a different technique for applying them this time, rather than rubbing them on with a towel.
Yeah,
spray.
No, I'm not going to spray them. Because Brian wants to do that on Monday.
I'll do it for Sunday then.
You haven't got any of the colours. You never ordered any.
Not yet.
Well, you won't get them for Sunday now. This is Mark we're talking about, not Amazon.
No, that's all right. I'm doing something else Sunday.
Good. What are you doing Sunday, Terry?
Not telling you.
It's a secret, is it?
No, nothing's a secret.
It's a good way to advertise.
Our life's an open book.
Yep.
Tell you what I'm going to do Sunday. I'm going to do what Nick Agard does regular.
Oh, he's going to make a shield. Shield?
A shield. Yep. Viking shield. Or my version of it. May not be as good as his.
Oh,
only saw him do it once.
Brent Breecroft says, I hope our Canadian Hampshire Sheen distributor will carry these new colours. Well, I'll tell you what you need to do, Brent, because Martin has no control over what distributors actually buy. What causes the distributors to buy the stuff is customer pressure. So if you want them, get on to your supplier and say, I want them.
Lewis is in, Klondike Craftsman. Hello, Lewis.
Oh, Lewis, how you doing,
mate? Put them under a bit of pressure to get them for you.
Kate Kitchen wants to know what the sanding limit on the colours are.
What the what?
Martin.
What's the sanding limit?
On Saturday or Sunday when Martin demonstrated them, he sanded up to 400 as normal.
Yeah, that's what it says on the bottle. Sand up to 400. All right, let's quickly sand this up then.
Well, actually, Robert, mine shouldn't look like a small version because if I'm small, it should look huge.
Should be massive,
Humongous.
huge, gigantic. I
only seen him turn it. I only seen him turn it once, and that was on Sunday. So I can't remember how that happened. Can't remember how he did. Well, I can remember how he did it.
That's nearly a week ago, Terry. I mean,
And why can't you remember, Terry?
He's old.
No, tell him why you can't remember, Terry.
Short-term memory.
What?
He didn't fall asleep, did he?
No, I didn't fall asleep.
Yeah, right.
Steve, tell the truth. Did he fall asleep?
Yeah, he did. More than once and all.
Oh, Terry.
I did not fall asleep.
Huge amounts of money to go and see Nicky.
No, I did not fall asleep. Simon Oak fell asleep in the back. I didn't fall asleep at all.
I'll tell you one thing. You'll never fall asleep in an Emma demo.
No, I won't.
Emma doesn't draw breath. She talks from the minute she comes on.
I've seen Emma demonstrate 3 times now.
She talks the whole time. Crazy. I don't know how she does it.
She came to our club the other day as well. Never stopped.
She's a very, very good demonstrator.
She is.
Paul Cavanagh and Rob are having a discussion about fibre lasers.
What about him?
Oh, just some discussion. So Paul says, I'm torn on whether I should pay for it, if they would pay for themselves given the lifespan of a laser versus the cost and the range of applications that it might provide, but then they're so cool. Rob replies, yep, fibre opens so many ideas, and I'm the same. It will pay for itself. And then I go, I don't care. So much fun.
Yeah,
that's how I feel about it.
Don't worry about the cost.
If I want it, I have it, because it's only expensive on the first day. When the money leaves your bank.
Barry, I was watching you sleep.
Just remind me after the live, Brian, to tell you something about.
Right, I'm writing this down. Remind me about Terry.
No.
It's not about Terry. Oh
no, about the Sculpt Fund.
Rob Copperell's in. Hello, Rob.
Fund.
What fund?
What colour's next, Steve?
What colour's next?
I don't know. That's what I was just thinking. What do I do next? I might try over sand and sealer.
Dr. Bob says he loves his internet speed fibre.
Yeah, I love my fibre internet speed too. 900 meg I get.
I should be getting mine sometime this year. Can't wait.
110 up, 900 down. On a good day.
What about?
It's usually somewhere about 750. It's a normal.
You only need 12.5.
12.5 will get you there. But
you worked it for ages, Brian, didn't you? Years.
Well, but do you see the status on my videos in the early days, Terry?
Well, that's not the internet. That's the way you turn.
No, it was internet, Terry. Don't start. Rob says, Brian, can you tell my wife it's only expensive on the first day? Yes, I can. Yeah, send me a link to her messenger page and I'll have a word.
Whether she'll believe him or not is another matter.
It's only expensive when you buy it first. After that,
exactly. It's only the day the money leaves your bank, and then and money comes back into your.
So I'm going to try something different. I'm going to sand and seal this one first. We'll see what.
Rob just said, Paul Cavanagh, I'm laughing my thing off. I'm glad that I'm not the only one that just engraves everything just to see if I can. That's what Paul Cavanagh's like right now.
You've got to try.
He just fires that laser at everything.
I suppose you could design your own tattoo, burn it on, couldn't you?
Ooh,
and put ink on it before it dries out.
That could be a bit painful.
Might be shade painful, I think.
That's not the sort of thing we should be promoting.
Somebody will. Somebody will. You watch, somebody will do it.
I'm sure somebody has done, but we're not promoting it.
So this is sand and sealer going on now?
Yep, sand and sealer.
Robin Coppola Woodturning says, great sale on Powermatics, looking at the PM 2020.
Right.
Great sale on the Axminster 508, £780 off currently.
I reckon Axminster are having problems, you know, selling all this stuff off cheap. Either
Well,
that, or
there's a CL4 here waiting to be sold.
either that, or they're
You want one?
bringing out a new range.
That was the
Says,
thought that
just
crossed
saw
my
a
mind.
Russian do it on some Facebook video. What, tattoo?
You want
Rob or someone else?
tattoo himself with a laser. Genius.
Stupid idiot.
Must be full of vodka at the time.
Said somebody would do it, didn't I?
Martin the Turn Again Craft says, I've always struggled to get good internet in my workshop, even with the Wi-Fi booster. You need to get a hard cable out from your hub.
Yep.
I got him.
What a
We've all
set
got
of
hard
Powerline
cable.
network extenders, now it's amazing. Well, they're just
Well, Rob
Powerline
says
network.
$1,400 off and free shipping.
Very good.
Paramatics.
That sounds like a good deal too, Rob.
Yeah, Paramatics made in
Paramatics made in
America.
America, are they?
Yeah.
Right, so let's try these colours over sand and sealer then.
Yeah, Simon says the Axminster chucks are on sale as well. They are indeed, yep.
Yeah, she did, Pete. She's put it in the chat as well. I saw that as well.
What?
Announced. Yandos is cancelled tomorrow. Indoor stuff still going on though.
Yeah, apparently so, yeah.
I'll get some
The way
gloves
I
on.
read Emma's post, Emma's demonstration stuff's cancelled, so she's not going.
Right, so apparently you can put these over sand and sealer. Let's try.
Paul Calvin says, I bought my first laser to engrave the logo on my bowls, and now I have 4 lasers. 4 lasers here now. I've sold and given away 2 others, and yet to actually engrave a bowl. That's why I started making maker's marks.
Oh, that don't go on very well,
Good
does it?
genius, Paul.
It won't, will it? 'Cause you put sandy sealer on.
Yeah, but someone told me you could put sand and sealer on first.
Yeah, well, that's what
Yeah,
mine
let
did.
sandy sealer dry.
It is dry.
Is it? $1,400 off.
$1,400
Off a Paramatic lathe.
Powermatic lathe, right? The shipping from America might be expensive.
It says free shipping.
Yeah, but I
Is it-
imagine that's only US, isn't it?
That's only in US, I think. No good, you, Paul. You were in pay $400 for a lathe.
Sure, Williams is only €2,000 euros.
What's it feeling like putting it on? It doesn't look as though it looks just like you're struggling with that.
Yeah, it's very
Sealer on it.
it's very grainy. Sort of, I think it's breaking down the
Is it
sealer.
sticky?
No, it's not sticky.
Is it?
It's wet though, isn't it? It's you put acrylic on or
Cellulose.
cellulose.
Oh.
Shouldn't break that down water.
Perhaps it should have been acrylic.
Yeah. Simon says I don't think it's so vivid. It's not as vivid. Dull.
No, I don't like it.
Turn it off.
No,
Yeah.
it's common. Like, I mean, it's getting
It's
This-
dark. It darkens up as it dries.
But this is Egyptian, but that's slightly darker anyway. That's not the Mediterranean one I had before. Bit of violet.
That's what you need to do when you get a new product. You need to play with it,
Course you
try it, see what happens. Experiment.
The
It
thing
looks
I've-
like when you're rubbing it on, it's light, and then all of a sudden it darkens up as it starts to dry.
yeah, I think when you put it on first, it
It
don't
just
really.
look like you were struggling
It don't really
Get it
penetrate. It don't
onto the
really
wood.
penetrate to start with, and all of a sudden that sort of goes there. Definitely don't go on as nice as they do.
Oh, Bob, if we send all of you our addresses, you can have the other accounts if you like. Add them to it. Dr. Bob says that what he likes about Fibre is that he has 3 separate accounts. One direct to his son's college, grandson's college, another to the internet, and the last one to his security alarm company. So if we all give you our address, you just get other accounts and add them to us. Donna's in, Love Angel.
Hi, Donna.
Artist.
Hi, Donna.
No, I don't like these lids.
Oh dear. What did you say?
Who?
You. What did you say?
I said I'm not keen on these lids. If you
Oh,
got a
right,
little,
the
if you got a little bit in there, like you can't see that.
I thought you
see-
said red there for a minute.
You see these little. You see inside there. You got a bit of
Mhm.
product in there. So when you shut the lid and
It
you
spits out.
shake it, that goes everywhere. I saw it in my blooming wall now.
Oh no, not the white wall.
Yeah. So
No,
I
it's
think
yellow
you-
wall now.
I think you
Repaint
need.
tomorrow, then.
When you're shaking it, you need to put something over the top of it to stop any of the product coming out.
Feedback to Martin.
Evening, Donna. I see what you mean when you click that closed, it leaves a bit of product on it.
Yeah.
Are the colours blending together any better there?
Yeah, the yellow and blue are going green now.
Yep, so they are. Yeah.
Still got a sharp line there. Isn't it?
Pete says, gosh, blue and yellow make green. Surprise.
Two feet.
Shock horror.
Last colour, bit of red.
Yep, Simon says, get the spray heads.
Yeah, I think I might actually.
I'll be having the spray
I said
heads.
that.
Anyway.
Just said that.
Did you? You sure you said it, or did you just not think
Yeah.
it? I think maybe you just thought that, Terry, and never
No,
actually
let's
said
just
it.
spray it.
Just
Spray
not
it.
worried about you.
No. I mean the squirty bottle lids. Not
Oh, the
air.
squirty bottle.
Yeah, not spray it. Spray it.
That's just, yes, spray it on. Black and yellow makes people mad,
Black-
says Rob Gobrow. True.
No, it makes people laugh. Black and
Yeah.
yellow. Particularly at Yandel's demonstration.
Oh,
Black and yellow do actually go together. It's just,
They do.
it's unfortunately, one person got it wrong.
the way they're applied.
Market Turn Again Craft says, are they water based? Could you blend with some water on a brush?
Twisted Peach just said, Steve, try some meths on it to see if that blends it.
Good idea. I will try. You could use.
And Mark says water.
You could use.
Are they water based? They are.
They are water based, but I think if you use water, you're just going to dilute the colours, aren't you?
Yeah. Whereas
the-
methylated spirits will move them, blend them, but evaporate.
I think I need to order
Worth
some.
a try. You're practicing.
Order some squirty lids for them.
Lucy says, Robert Copperell, that made me mad the other night, came across a hornet. Yeah, they're black and yellow too. Yes, Paul. They do.
They do.
Same size.
Yep, 125ml. Exactly the same size.
The same, no, the spray head bottle, the spray caps.
All right.
They do fit the new 125 bottle.
Yeah, because I've got them up there. You have to cut the flexi
Aye.
down on them a little bit. Right,
Suction
so
hose.
little bit of
Just try the meths. It was like Teenager Algo or Methysplated Lyrics. Go on, look at that. Wipes it all off.
actually blends the colours.
Gently. Don't go over the whole thing. Just try and blend a seam.
Rub it in circles around the seam.
Yeah, little circles. around
Little
the seam.
circles around the edge.
Blend together. Not that small, you muppet.
Inch circles around the edge, around the line. Take your time.
He doesn't take instruction, I'm sure he doesn't.
That's what Nick
Or
says. For
Covenant
me,
would like you to send the link again, please, Brian. Affiliate
What
link. Steve, it's in the description actually.
Yeah,
Going
it's in the
Steve's
description.
under the video, it's
Just
in
go
there.
down,
Steve's link.
Scroll down to the description, and it's the
Click.
first link you'll notice. Aye, the first link you come to. Hampshire Sheen Ambassador Affiliate link. That's Steve's link. But if you want to use mine, I'll give you after, Paul.
Right, let's
Stealing
go.
my customers from Ireland. What's that about?
You did say favourite turners.
Favourite.
Benjamin wants to know if they're
That's
drying
me, of
too
course,
quick,
then.
Steve.
Steve.
Yeah, they are drying really quick on that. Over the top of the sand and sealer, they are drying really quick. So let's try a little bit of just wax over the top of this, a bit of microcrystalline.
Oh, come on. Go away. Talk
That's
to
how
my
he does
iPad
do
again.
it, Paul.
Talk to my iPad again. Oops.
That's just going on now.
Microcrystalline.
Oh, right. Checking.
Just see if we can get a bit
Actually,
of
that's blended them, that methylated spirits. Did blend them.
yeah, got rid of them sharp lines.
Not better.
I think it's better without the sand and sealer. You can see there, where obviously that's sealed better than the rest of the wood.
Yeah.
That's
So
just,
Hodgepodge says, so maybe after you turn this off, third time is a charm.
Third time be charmed.
it's just getting used to something new, isn't
He
it?
thinks-
That's
Yeah, me think Robert's got nothing to do, so he wants you to keep turning.
nah.
That's only 9:15. I think that's good. That's looking quite good now.
So let's just zip this off.
What have you got? Zip. Zip.
Yeah, it's working all right.
The colours are sounding nice and vibrant, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lovely.
They are.
Yeah.
They're different, totally different contrast to the intrinsics.
Not sure what Wayne's doing, but I'm sure Wayne will be doing something
He's using
interesting
them
with
anyway.
these colours. He'll be using a different technique, I'm sure.
Tomorrow, that is. So probably using airbrush.
Spray them on.
Don't know.
All right, so let's just buff this off.
You have to put yours on with the paintbrush, Brian.
I don't know. If Wayne does the spray thing, I'll just not do it on Monday. Do something else.
Why not?
Right?
You can do it as well. Don't matter.
No issue.
You can do it as well. It's not a problem. Benjamin says he reckons the problem is Pete's lathe. Send it back.
Send it back.
Mm.
Send it back or send it to me.
I don't think it's the lathe. I think it's the idiot behind it.
No
I thought it was
comment.
close to the wall.
It's just getting used to him. That's what it is. Something different, isn't it?
Yeah.
So
Yes, indeed.
it's not too bad now. Now them edges are blended. I'm a little bit happier. I think if I had put without sand and sealer and done like Pete said with the meths without it being sand and sealed, I think that'd look better. But I know now, so the next time we know what we're doing. But I'll keep this as a practice piece, and I'll have a play over the weekend if I get a chance, and then I'll show you guys on Sunday what mess I've made.
Pete says, yeah, it would be welcome to come home. Though I would need a bigger workshop.
Well, there's no much chance of getting a bigger workshop in your garden, Pete. Or sorry, Lisa's
Oh,
garden.
bye, Alan. Alan Lewis has got to go.
See you,
Bye,
Alan.
Alan.
Thanks
See
for
you
coming
later, mate.
over.
Take it easy.
For calling in. And we get hit the like button on the way out if you liked it.
So I've got a question for people who use the rainbow waxes. I went and done a club demonstration a couple of weeks ago now, and I opened the red rainbow wax,
Red rainbow.
the red rainbow wax, and
Mhm.
inside it was all mould. Now I've cleaned the mould out of this, and it's all starting to come back. There's a little bit there, a little bit there, a bit growing
That's
in
not
there,
good.
and a bit over there. So has anybody else had this issue? I don't know what's causing it because there's no moisture in my workshop. The only thing I can think of that I might have used it with a wet finger, where I dished it out with a wet finger. But like I say, I scooped it all out.
Bacteria off your
Yeah.
finger.
And it's all now. Yeah, but I use gloves, don't I?
You do, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know about that. That's
So-
question
so-
for
But there was
Gary.
mold out of the four of them. There was mold growing on two of them, and this one was quite bad. There was quite a big spot on there that I had to scoop out. So I just want to know if anybody else had.
I would leave it.
I'm going to leave.
And take pictures of it and send it.
Well, I'm going to leave it because obviously
Where did you get that one?
this one come from. I've never had no problems with it until last week when I hadn't used it for a long while.
Where'd you get that pot from?
They come from Brian.
That's what I thought. Sorry. Carry on.
But what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to leave it for a couple of 3 weeks and let it mature. So you can see on that one.
Sabotaging. He's contaminated.
You can see on that one. Look, you see there. There's a little bit growing on the green there as well. So I'm just going to leave them to mature for a week or two, so it grows a bit more like it was. And I'm going to take some photographs and email it over to.
And get penicillin out of it.
And then I'll email Terry and see what he says, because if that's the case, then really you're going to end up throwing.
Yeah, no, that's bacteria.
Well, yeah,
That's bacteria, isn't it?
But you're going to end up throwing away half a tin. So look, people are saying the same. So Simon
So it must have something in that feeds bacteria.
Hold on. Alan Gibbs says, I had the same with the blue and the green, and my garage is really dry and well ventilated.
Yeah, see, there's no dampness in here. No way, no damp in here.
Oh, Calvin says that could be a pollutant in the manufacturing process, but once there's mold in it, you're stuffed.
Yeah.
It'll keep coming back.
It will, yeah.
So Simon from Filey Coast Woodturning said, yeah, some of mine did the same. So that's obviously a problem. They need to sort that, because if not, you're going to end up throwing away half a tub, ain't you?
Yeah.
Because as soon as the mold comes on it, problem is, what happens if you use it on a piece and somebody touches it with their hands and they've got
moldy.
And then they got asthma problems and things like that.
On that.
So that's
well, it's definitely worth it. You better highlight it to Terry anyway. That's for sure.
Yeah,
for sure.
So
now, Dr. Bob says this gives me an idea. Finishing for small boxes I make for craft shows. I will make half a dozen using this technique and sell them to the pot shops. Of course, cannabis is legalized in America.
Only the licensed ones.
Only to the licensed ones, of course, he says.
Yeah.
Only to the licensed ones.
Psychedelic.
Sickly-adelic.
Yeah, exactly the same. I was thinking.
They're lovely colours, there's no doubt.
Me and Barry had the same conversation the other night, Pete. That
I thought that as well, Pete.
What happens if you got mold growing on a piece that someone handles, and like the piece I did over here? What happens if someone buys this and then there's all of a sudden bits of mold start coming on it? But I did lacquer that, so hopefully that no atmosphere, no air will get to it, so it won't grow. But I don't know, it's worrying. It is worrying. But
Get it off to him.
I will message Terry and find out.
Look into it.
Yeah, find out what's going on. Right, so I think we are there. So they're the new Carnival colours. The colours again are Mediterranean blue, black, raven black, lavender violet, orange, super green, sunshine yellow, hero red, and Egyptian blue. So they're the 8 colours.
Really nice.
They're nice and fabulous. They are really vibrant colours. Some nice vibrant colours in there. So yeah. Once I get to use them a bit better,
Brent Krafts off.
See you later, Brent. Thanks for coming over. Once I get the hang of them, I think they're going to get better. But what I'll do is I'll leave that to dry now, turn that off, and then I'll have another go over the weekend. And I won't sand and seal it till afterwards. So we'll see.
Yeah,
how
we
that
just have
comes
to
on.
play with them till we get
Yeah.
develop the
Well,
technique of using them. So
same as I did the intrinsics. You know, I'm still learning with the intrinsics, so there's always learning involved. Isn't there?
yep.
So yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Other than that, went well. I'm pleased with how it's gone. It was all about trial
Yep.
and error tonight. So let's bring you guys back.
Dave from Toasted Tree says the worry would be if mold grows on the finished piece once it's sold.
Yeah,
that's
it.
you know,
Exactly
Yeah.
that.
That is trouble.
it is a
Especially-
problem that needs
especially
to
if-
be
Especially if it's in a
reported
household.
back to the manufacturer.
Especially if it's in a household where they got
Yeah.
breathing problems of asthma or something like that.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, you don't know what the mold is to start with. You have no
No,
idea
exactly.
what it is. It could be
Well,
anything.
no mold is good mold.
Benjamin says Skittles, taste the rainbow.
Yeah.
Alan Gibbs says if you do find an answer, Steve, let him know.
Well, I'm going to
will.
message Terry Smart and have a word with Terry Smart. He's obviously the guy who
Exactly.
manufactures them, or sells them, shall I say? We don't
Gets them
manufacture them; he sells them. So I'm going to have a word with Terry Smart and see what he comes back with, because obviously, I thought it was only me. I thought what I'd done is, because when I do the piece like I just showed, what I do is I wipe it on the back of my hand, and then I get a wet cloth, wipe that off, wipe my finger, then I put it in the next colour. I thought I'd put moisture between one pot, and that's what was causing the problem. But if I'm not the only one who's getting the issue, then there is an issue. It's not just me. So we need to find out why it's doing it, and if there is a remedy, then great. If not, then we need to look for another product and see if we can find another product to do a similar sort of process. Because no disrespect, yeah, they're only £7 a pot, but you don't be throwing half of that away,
It
do you?
doesn't matter.
You don't be throwing half of
No,
it
you don't.
away. So
You don't want to
Honey's
use it
hard
once
enough to
and then
get
go
to
back
throw
3
it
weeks
away.
later and find it's full of mold, do you? If you
cheers,
use it
Simon.
once and then you go back 3 weeks later, you know.
Well, that was 2 weeks
It's full of
ago.
mold, that's
That
not
was
good, is
2
it?
weeks ago. I scraped all that, and that's now starting to come back. So yes, okay, it's warm in
Simon
here.
says I'll check mine again and try and get a pick.
Thank you, mate. Perfect. The
And
more
if
of
there's
us,
mold, and there I'll speak to Terry.
the more
good.
of us who
Well
tell
done,
Terry,
Simon.
the more of us who tell Terry is an issue, then hopefully he'll resolve it.
Yep.
You get it sorted.
So I don't know what's going on with you, Chuck. I keep getting this.
Oh,
error
Terry
come
will
up.
take it on board. Like he's proud of his products and he won't want anything.
No,
As
exactly.
Lucy says, £7 is £7.
Here's when you got all 8
Yes.
colours, isn't it? Or 12 colours or whatever they are.
Mhm.
But
Do the maths,
it?
Lucy. Come on, you're learning.
right. Thank you very
7
much.
times is 49. So
Thank you very much,
7, 8.
folks, for coming over and joining us. As always, it's been a
oh,
pleasure.
we're back on screen. I never even noticed.
You're back on screen. Yeah, see,
You take no notice at all, Brian, dear. Absolutely no notice.
Not-
Cloud Cooker Land.
He's in
I
a little
watched
world called Oosby.
Did you know that
Yeah.
McDonald's never goes moldy, says Ben?
No, I know.
Don't
Well
last
done,
long,
Ben.
does it?
It doesn't last for you, does it? It's straight down to, gone. But they don't even wrap yours, Ben.
Takeaway is takeaway. Straight off the griddle pan.
Pete says, except when I'm telling Lisa, then £7 is just a couple.
Couple,
Yeah.
couple of quid.
Simon says, is there a shelf life on the product?
I think there is.
Wouldn't have thought so. Well, he's not had him a year, is he? So you know.
Yep. So Robert's going to check his. So is Andy. Go check theirs in the morning. See what the crack is.
No, there's no. Well, there might be a date on the actual jar, mightn't there?
If there is.
No.
I never noticed it before I sent it.
There's a production code. There's an
Yeah,
item
yeah,
code.
yeah.
There's an item code, and there's a code on it.
Probably don't say best before,
24019.
does it?
No, it doesn't say best before.
I would say best before.
No, that's just the item code from the factory, from the people who produce it.
They can tell you when it's made from that code or from one of the codes.
They can.
Because
Well,
they could be
that's
2
the
years old before you buy them. Especially where you live where Brian lives, you could go up to the shop up there. They might not sell them for 5 years and
Would
buy
you?
them.
But at the end of
Yeah,
the,
you guys
are
one thing I am pleased about is that I'm not the only one who's got the problem, because I thought it was just me. So that's why I mentioned it. So hopefully, if there is an issue, then we can let Terry know. If we all let Terry know, then
Yeah.
hopefully
Good idea.
it will get resolved. Right, so thank you very much all for coming over. I will be back on Sunday. I wasn't going to be here Sunday, but we've changed our plans, so I'll be here Sunday now. And Nick will be here as well. Where you? I hear you all say.
Super job.
Oh,
Super
I
job.
say.
Resin in it.
Yep, I'm going to slash some resin about. I'm going to do.
Yeah,
that.
I actually won't be around Sunday. I've got family thing to do. Barbecue all day.
No. Oh, what time's the
Should miss
barbecue? I'll be
Sunday.
there. What time's the barbecue? I'll be there.
Yeah, 1 o'clock.
You said family.
Funny that.
Right.
So we 1 o'clock. So that means Brian's still doing a live Sunday.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there at 10, Terry, for my breakfast first. Right, so I'm yeah, so I'm going to do a two-parter. That'll be 2 weeks. So I'm going to do turn it, and we're going to put something in the top, and then we're going to pour some resin, a bit like I did the Love Heart one. But I've got something interesting to put in it I've never used before, so that'll be interesting to try that. And then the following week we'll finish it off.
Doug's just appeared.
Hi, Doug. Resin. He said resin. He's got his the resin work. They were like the little ears twitched as soon as somebody said resin on the World Wide Web.
Lurking in the background.
So yes, I will be here Sunday. So if you would like to come over and join myself and my lovely wife on Sunday, that would be very much appreciated. And then Terry will be on Sunday evening, and then Brian will be on Monday
7
night.
o'clock.
Don't forget Wayne is on tomorrow night. He did put his link in. If Brian's still here,
Brian is still here.
No, sorry. If Wayne is still here,
Brian can put in or Wayne can put in.
chuck your link in, Wayne, before you go, so people know what your link is, mate. And like I say, go over and watch Wayne tomorrow night, because he is going to be using the Carnival colours as well. So the more that we can all show people how to use them, then hopefully it's going to encourage you to go and buy them, or inspire you, should I say, not encourage, inspire you to go and buy them. And then you'll have a bit of knowledge to try them and use them and see how you get on with them. And let's flood the internet with pictures of them, so everybody gets to know about these new Carnival colours. The batch number will lead to right to dispensary material manufacturer. Yeah, yep. So is Wayne still here, or is he gone?
I'm doing it.
No.
Oh, you're doing it, are you?
But Brian's on it, because he didn't notice anything else.
There you go. That's Wayne's live for tomorrow night.
Wayne's live for tomorrow.
Thank you very much. Right, so I'm
people.
going to get cleared up, and then we'll go from there. So, guys, thank you very much. I hope you've enjoyed. I hope you've had fun as much as we have. As always, it's been very much appreciated you guys coming over and joining us. And we hit nearly 100 people. Did we hit 100 people or not?
127.
127.
No, really? Wow.
It did. Said 127.
Wow, thank you very much. If that's true, then I'll find out as soon as I close the live. That'll tell me how many people we're on peak. So we'll see. We'll see.
Lucy
how many
Bundy Rose says hashtag weak colours.
That's interesting. Maybe. Maybe. Don't forget this
Next
Sunday
week,
I will be showing the hashtag video of all the hashtag wall art that people have sent in. So if you have got any pieces that you need to send in to me, Roy,
Nice, right now.
Right, make sure you get them to me by the end of play today, so that I can get the montage ready. I'll have to do it Sunday morning because I'm not here tomorrow. So Sunday morning, and then we will get it up and show it off to you guys at dinner time. And then, as always, I will stick it live on the tubes. What time? 6:30 on Sunday evening, just before Terry's live. So show the whole world.
Doug
all your
says he
excellent
came in
work.
on both channels.
Did you, Doug?
Good mind, Doug.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Facebook as well.
So yes, then we'll show the whole world of the hashtag pieces. Some nice pieces come in as well, nice and colourful, which is like what we like to see. So anyway, we will see you. Okay, Royce, but okay. So we will see you
on the wall up here.
Yeah, I see yours, Brian. Very posh. So right, we're going.
Mike Evans just said he's just come in, but he's late. Oh well, bye, Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Well, when we finish, Mike, you can rewind and watch it all again.
Yeah,
it's not too interesting.
And Roy says he'll get it in soon as.
Yeah, all right, Roy.
Good man, right?
Right,
bye,
so
everybody.
We're going to go.
Thanks for calling.
Thanks for everybody joining us. Take care, and I'll see you on Sunday. So bye for now, guys. Have a great weekend. See you guys. Bye.
Bye.
Bye for now, guys.
That's all, folks.